how you can get a ton of speaking gigs coming up. Frank, I am incredibly interested in actually doing this video with you because you amaze me. I mean, we went into lockdown on the 12th of March, 2020. Yeah. And I see speakers stuck everywhere trying to get speaking gigs, and it's almost impossible. But what you share with me actually has helped me. And right now, I mean, I am the one that helps on the branding. And even though that the branding was perfect and it was immaculate and everything, I was having difficulties getting speaking gigs. But with what you actually shared with me, I started getting more speaking gigs. So I would like, instead of me sharing it, I wanted you to tell all the speakers on how they can start getting speaking gigs the way that you and I are doing it right now.
Well, you know, Ernesto, actually, I started before the March 12, 2020 COVID lockdown. I actually started back in 2008. Of course, I've been a speaker since 1978. I retired in 2000. And unfortunately, I bought a lot of real estate the wrong way. And like many good people, I got crushed. So I had to come back. And I was always taught to find problems to solve. And if you want to make a lot of money, you solve big problems. And I knew about identity theft because I was a mortgage broker. And I decided, my God, that's a relevant topic that every business owner, every individual either needs to know about now, or they will need to because of the severity of identity theft. So initially, I remember when I first talked to you 3-4 years ago, you said, well, identity theft, but you remember you said, well, that's a nice subject, right?
Yes, I do.
But once you start to understand it, you said, my God, it impacts, well, who doesn't it impact, right?
Yeah, it's incredible because what happens is that right now, also after the pandemic lockdown, I mean, cyber identity theft has gone through the roof. I mean, I do not know what the figures are.
75%.
75%. So now what happens is that every single company is having the exact same problems. Now, what I love, and this is what I think it's super interesting, you shared with me that specific way in how you can just call. You know how to get the lead. You call, and most of the time you actually get a speaking opportunity that is making you money all the time. So tell us a little bit more about that because it's just fascinating.
I have a back end. But again, what I did when back in 2008 when I launched this, I decided that I wanted to reach out to the B2B space, to the business communities. And I wanted to be able to reduce their risk, reduce their operating costs, increase their efficiency, increase their profitability. And I wanted to do it at no expense to the business. Now that's a tall order, but I had built those before. So that's just my psyche about how you should be successful. That was 2008, 2020, 2021, 2022. If you're not going out and solving big problems and not charging the client, giving them an option not to pay you, but to do business with you, they'll do business with you every time. And so I offer my training on a complimentary basis with one catch. That one catch is I'm also a voluntary benefits provider. So when I offer identity theft solutions to the business about identity theft awareness training, whether I'm talking at a stage in Mumbai or in Dubai or in Singapore or in Houston or in Boston, Massachusetts, everybody knows identity theft is going to happen to them. They know it. And they say, well, how do you come in? I say, well, if you want me to come in and train your company, I'm $7,000 a day, $4,500 a day plus expenses. So that's a good deal. But I say, if you want to further reduce your losses, further reduce your risk, increase your profits and your proficiency, let your employees get this voluntary benefit I have, which it's identity theft and legal services for $1 a day. And the employee has a wall of protection around them that the employer did not pay for, Ernesto.
Yeah.
The employer wins because now the person doesn't come to work with all the baggage of debt, the baggage of poor credit, the baggage of identity theft, and they got a profitable business, a proficient business, and we did it at no cost.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really amazing. I mean, from the moment that I started just following step by step your formula, I started really getting a lot more gigs. And even though I knew very well how important it was to actually try to get people to do business with you, it made complete sense to the corporation, because of course it's a very relevant issue right now, identity theft, and of course the legal services also that come for it. So if you're a speaker, if you're a trainer, if you're a coach, and you're looking for a very well thought of way on actually getting paid speaking gigs, where you can offer first of all a complimentary training, and then you get paid on the back end, as Frank was saying, please make sure to contact us ASAP, because I find this one of the most powerful strategies available right now throughout the pandemic. Am I correct, Frank?
It's crazy, Ernesto. You know, I'm every day I'm doing another virtual presentation for businesses around the United States. We do them live, we do them virtual. I do them for Society Human Resource Managers organizations. I do them for civic associations. I do them for states, counties, hospital associations. That, you know, it used to be, well, we don't have it in the budget. Now it's, what's it going to cost us for you to come in and do this? And I say, well, again, we go back to the model. They can pay me, or they can say, I want to further increase my profit and reduce my risk by offering that incredible voluntary benefits, first in class, at the employee's option, not the employer. So if the speaker's listening, we'll just get on a call, do a three-way call with you and I, or anybody on our team. We can set them up and get them productive in less than 14 days.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. So once again, this is Ernesto Verdugo and Frank Mulcahy, and we look forward to actually connecting with you, because I am so excited about all the speakers that I know. I am getting in touch because everybody, all the speakers are stuck. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? But with this formula, you're going to start getting a lot of new bookings.
And Ernesto, the cyber crooks are not slowing down. So they're constantly doing all my advertising for me. I don't pay for any leads. I've never bought a lead in my life. I have people coming to me. I'm not looking for them.
There you go. So make sure to keep in touch with us, and also make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we have a lot of great content coming up in the following weeks. Bye-bye.